Hey guys, my name is Jonathan Reich. I'm a licensed CPA, and I'm really looking forward to doing a fun head-to-head comparison for you guys today. As fun as like a fintech platform can be, anyway. So, by the way, this is not alcohol. This is a Topo Chico. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the frame. Today, I wanted to talk about the difference between two payment platforms: one that I see used a lot, and one that I see used not as often. And I really feel like those should be inversed. So the one that I see a lot is Zelle. Zelle is pretty ubiquitous in the United States because it just comes as like a third party like integration within most bank accounts. And so like I bank with a small bank that has 4 branches, and I can send and receive money via Zelle. And they have Zelle for small business. And it's exactly the same thing as the personal Zelle account, except it's typically just linked up to an operating checking account. So I see Zelle used a lot, and I don't like that. Zelle, to me, if you've accidentally ever sent a payment to someone who you didn't mean to send that payment to, you know firsthand that it's impossible to get that money back. That person has to be willing to send that money back. And with the amount of scams out there, the amount of like fraud and things like that, like if someone accidentally sent me $500 on Zelle and I just saw it in my account and they found a way to contact me, I would say, I'm not interested in talking to you. This is probably going to bounce in 10 days. I send you that money back and then I'm out the money. Like, it's not a good situation to find yourself in. So I don't love that about Zelle. But to me, Zelle is really like a person to person cash app. That's what it's good for. It's pretty much instantaneous most of the time. You can see that money leave your account, and then it hits like your brother's account or your customer's account or your uncle's account, like instantaneously. I've used Zelle before. I don't have a problem with it. But in a business standpoint, it really, to me, does not fit a niche. And I mean, it can be helpful if you're getting paid in a pinch and you've got a couple $100, but that you need to come to you to get out of like a jam or something like that. But to me, Zelle should not be your primary way of paying people and receiving money. And so that's why I said when I see a lot of people using it, and then I see very few people using the other platform I want to talk about, it just seems flipped because Zelle is used just because it's available. If you scroll down here, you can see that over 2,300 banks and credit unions use Zelle, and then most of them don't impose fees. I think it was 99.36% don't impose fees, and so that's why it makes Zelle attractive. Because if you're doing small business things, you probably are trying to avoid those fees. But from the CPA and administrative side, you are asking for trouble. It's really difficult to keep up with those payments. It's really difficult to plug Zelle to your bank. You better be doing your stuff every day, making sure that you're not letting things slip through the crack. That's why I don't like Zelle for business. I typically would recommend my clients to use some other payment application, whether it be Bill.com, Tipalti, or today the head-to-head is Melio. And so Melio does a really good job of both AP and AR. So you kind of like how you can send money with Zelle, you can set up vendors, it's secured, it links to QuickBooks, and you can issue payments to somebody. If you owe them a couple $100, they send you an invoice. It's super easy. You just go over here to pay, you hit new payment, you put their information in. If you've got the bill in your hand, you can either drag and drop. OCR will pick it up. It's saved forever, so you don't ever have to look back and say, who did I send $400 to and what for? You just go to Melio, and it's right there. With Zelle, you don't have that option. It just says debit Mo $400. Like, and if you were cognizant enough to be like invoice 1041 for real estate exchange or something like that, like, okay, you'll have some details, but with Melio, it's all there. And so that is a really big plus on the AP side of things. And then if you're dealing with the AR side of things, like if someone would have Zelle due money, you can do the same thing. You can get paid through Melio as well. And all you have to do, it's the same thing as creating that bill that I just showed you. Just click on new invoice, add invoice, enter the invoice details. Who is it? What's the amount? An invoice number. And a lot of that data syncs over to QuickBooks. So if you are running your business the way that it should be professionally ran, you're managing your AP, you're managing your AR, and you're managing your accounting, at least in my standpoint, not just the business, but also the back office administrative side of things. Um, it's plug and play. It's wonderful. And the best part about Melio is you can try it out for free. Like this is just a freemium account that I have set up. It has pretty competitive pricing, and so just because Zelle doesn't cost anything doesn't mean that you shouldn't turn your nose up at a different platform. I mean, free forever, that's pretty great. You get 5 ACHs, or if you just pay $25 a month, like, I mean, I'm a good sized business and I'm not sending out 20 ACHs a month. I don't think I would ever run up against a $25 a month platform. And now you've got access to those bills, you've got access to your receivables. You're not wondering, did I send them that receivable? It's all right there in Melio. And so to me, that is the biggest, like, juxtaposition. It's the biggest inverse of what you would expect. Lots and lots of people use Zelle because they don't keep their books super tight and clean and tidy like I would like to see as a CPA. Uh, they're going to use that free payment application because it's quick, it's cheap, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's right. It's not the right fit for the business, basically. Whereas if you pay nothing or just $25 a month, and you can go up to as much as you want. Look at all the stuff you can get for the premium plan, which most businesses you can probably not start out with. You can pay a couple bucks a month and it's all stored. It's all at your fingertips. There's no guessing on whether or not you send out the invoices. It's all here on the dashboard with dates and who you send it to. It's wonderful. So in my opinion, in this head-to-head, it is a no-brainer. It is Melio all the way. Yeah, Zelle is instantaneous. And it's free, but with Melio, you have different payment options. They can pay via credit card. You can pay via credit card even if the customer or vendor doesn't take credit card. You can wire, you can pay internationally. I mean, come on, guys. The deck is stacked so heavily against Zelle. It's not even funny. So anyway, that's why I said this is going to be a fun head-to-head comparison, because it's like off the top rope body slam. It's not even close. So if you are using Zelle, at least think about using some other application. It doesn't have to be Melio. It can be Bill.com, or you can do it right within most accounting softwares. But get off Venmo, get off Zelle, get off Cash App, and do things in a way that can be traced, so it's easier for you come tax time and whenever you're looking over your financials. Thanks for watching, guys.